we come to the park. As if walking restored her strength, her face looks as cheerful as always. Well, as you wish, Shiki. I'll talk about whatever you want. I don't know where her previous weaknesses went, but she looks really haughty for all of a sudden. Then I ask, but just what was that guy earlier? You said he was a vampire, but was he what you were after? No, he certainly is part of my target, but putting the dead back into the grave isn't my goal. Only got him because he was a minion of my enemy. If I let him alone, he would kill more people to increase his power. Arc. Could you explain it so I can understand? I don't even know if that guy was even human or not. I guess I never really did explain to you in details about vampires. Nero was sort of an aberration against the vampire race, so I didn't really need to explain it at the time. What is a normal vampire then? What I mean is that you all think of vampires. Immortal, never-aging, sucking human blood, turning that human into a vampire, being destroyed by sunlight, all of that. My enemy is that old type of vampire. So you mean this enemy of yours is the one behind all the recent serial killings? I suppose. But the killing of all those people by sucking their blood might be the work of the dead, like the one you saw earlier. Shiki, remember how Nero's body was made of all those familiars, right? Yeah, that's not exactly something I can easily forget. The dead are like that. When humans have their blood sucked away by vampires, they can also receive some of the vampire blood. They die, but remain in this world as a servant of the vampire. They are called the dead, and are like the vampire's familiars. Maybe it's easy to understand if I use the word zombie. It's closer to the voodoo belief in Heishi, where the white serpent god Damballa is invoked to control a dead body. But let's just say a dead body that moves is a zombie, okay? Yeah, I can visualize it better that way. I get it. So that man was killed by a vampire who's using him as a zombie. Yes. Arc nods happily. I'm still confused though. Why would a vampire do that? Killing people, not letting them die, but controlling them? What bad taste. You're right. Those vampires do have bad taste. But that's something only the dead apostles do. Those who are always vampires from the very beginning do not have such things. Always vampires from the very beginning? I remember. You said there's two types of vampires. Those who were vampires originally and those who were humans. When I heard that before, it kind of stuck in my head. I thought it was a little odd. So what exactly do you mean by those who weren't originally vampires? Simple. I'm just saying the dead apostles used to be humans. They either gained immortality through magic or became servants of the true ancestor that sucked their blood. Shiki, you said it was bad taste to use killed humans, but that's just the least of it. There are other vampires who think up worse games. A game? What is that? You guys kill for fun and use their dead bodies as toys? I won't deny that. For vampires, amusement is the same as breathing. For those who were once human but gained imperfect immortality, the greatest human is boredom. Enemy. They didn't have a reason to become immortal to start with, so once they gained immortality, they lost all kinds of greed. Their goal was immortality itself, so I guess that's just the way things are. They're bored, so they want to play? Don't be ridiculous. Isn't it enough that they won't age and die? Do they really need anything else? Bruh. Boredom is the same as death, bro. Having no goals. Might as well be dead. That's what I said. They got everything they wanted. After that, there's no meaning to existence. As soon as someone realizes they have no value, that their life is stopped, then their meaning of existence disappears too. Immortality is also another word for death. So they started to wear down, and they started to create their own amusement, as if to tell themselves they could have fun as long as they lived. That's their beginning. They copy humans to see themselves in the game as lords of castles, expanding their territory. I guess you'd call it a country of the dead. It seems they got more enjoyment out of that than they expected. She speaks as if she was talking of other people. Or it should be one of those, but she certainly doesn't seem like she has that sort of hobby. Well, we'll change the topic, but the dead apostles were originally human. There are a few cases where they become vampires through their own magical research, but the majority of them were humans who had their blood sucked. They are immortal, but they can't last forever. They can only be immortal if they drink the blood of others. Didn't I say their immortality was imperfect? If they can't feed on humans, then their immortality is gone. Wait a minute, isn't that odd? In order to become immortal, they drink the blood of humans, but doesn't that mean new dead apostles will be born every time they do that? That's true, but things get complex from there. Aw, shit. I didn't think about that. I'm like, wait, what? Uh-oh. Hey, when you drink, make sure you don't breathe, or it might go down the wrong hole. The people who have their blood sucked died, but at that time, as the dead apostle placed a little of their blood inside the corpse, the dead body cannot die. And those bodies were unable to die and stay a number of years in the grave, and when the brain decays and the soul is fixated in the body, they became a flesh-eating corpse, a ghoul. Okay. The brain decays, but the body's still there. Okay. Only 1 out of every 100 people have this potential, so not everyone gets to stay. Well, there are those who have natural ability to step up this progress and become vampire immediately, but this is so rare it's out of the question. So the dead bodies can become ghouls, eat the flesh of other corpses in order to save their decayed body parts. After storing their bodies fully, they become zombies, members of the class of living corpse. Excuse me. The living dead. After restoring their body fully, they become zombies. So the first stage is you get your blood sucked, your brain decay, you become a ghoul. Then you eat other human beings. No, they don't eat other human beings. They eat other corpses, and then they become zombies. So you become a ghoul, then you become a zombie. Okay, that's also known as the living dead. So these living dead, is that the dead from before? Not at all. The dead are just puppets. What? The living dead are much weaker than the dead, but they are members of the vampire race with a will of their own. They're on a different level than those manipulated dead. And after many years, once the living dead is able to restore its intelligence, it becomes a vampire. Oh. Damn, bro, I didn't even know. That's pretty cool. That's probably about only 1 out of every 10,000 who have this ability. I said it before, but the more potential you have, the higher the success rate to stay. We call the dead apostles the one that make it all of these kinds of vampires. That's still odd. If this game goes on, then won't the world be overflowing with vampires eventually? Not necessarily. The apostles usually get killed by the new vampires they created. What? Didn't I say it before? They act like humans. For their own enjoyment, they place their own blood inside the humans they preyed upon. 1 out of 10,000 of the corpse become vampires, eventually kill their parent vampires, becoming new dead apostles themselves. Damn, that shit's rough. Like knights becoming lords through strength of arms and killing kings. They can only survive by playing those sort of games. Oh shit. That's their game? To find someone that can kill them? That's kinda godlike. That's not godlike. That's kinda cool though. I guess that's not cool. But that's entertaining, right? I guess that's entertaining. That's pretty interesting. That's the word I'm looking for. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, I don't really understand why, but I guess that stops them from dying from boredom. Maybe they want someone to kill them, right? Instead of suicide and walking towards the sunlight. Maybe they want someone to kill them. Someone to kill them and take over their legacy. Like a child, right? Like a student, like a sensei. The student and sensei. They want the students to surpass them. Maybe that kind of game. The whims of existing close to the devil, I suppose. Even if they are immortal, if they can't hold on to their meaningful existence, it is an empty immortality. Arcueid remarks how silly it is as she slumps over his shoulders. I see. Then that dead that you killed earlier, that was something like a soldier of the dead apostles? Not so much of a soldier as a puppet. The dead apostles controls the dead bodies by skipping the process of becoming a vampire. The dead are completely connected to the parent vampire. In order for them to survive, they attack others to eat their flesh, but more than half of their energy goes to the master. Like a queen bee nourished by a worker bee, the dead apostle can use the dead to increase their power while they sleep. My enemy can't be found easily because he's using a lot of the dead. He only dirties his hands once. After that, he simply controls the dead while he sleeps and expands his territory. They say many bodies are found in the recent supposed serial killing, but those are actually just failures. To tell the truth, there are over 100 victims in the city. But only a small amount that one discover are the victims in the news. Damn. He's like, wait, what? 100? Over 100? There are that many that had their blood sucked? And all those people suck the blood of others to make them into monsters like themselves? Like that wandering, lifeless thing earlier? That's ridiculous. 3 days ago, I remember how all those people in the hotel were killed for no reason. I was there, but I didn't see it, so I can only visualize and can't really tell what kind of violence it was. It's still the same. I can't fathom the existence of vampires that suck human blood just to increase their own territory. Just without reason, without even recognition. If someone close to me died like that, how would I act? Oh. I don't want to imagine it, but for a brief instant, imagine Akiha being drained of blood and discarded like trash. It makes me mad. It's that this worst case scenario can happen at any minute in this town, and I didn't even have a clue about it before. I want to say something. I'm not going to say nothing. I know you'd be angry, Shiki. I didn't want to talk about it because it's for the prey. For you guys, this is an inexcusable evil. For people like you, the actions of the vampires are inexcusable. That's right. Hey, actually, let me say this though. I could have sworn. I think they talked about it not in Tsukihime, but in Melty Blood. I could have sworn if you killed your parent vampire, don't you become human again? I don't know, actually. I guess when we get there. That's the sequel, though. We're going to do Shion's story, for sure, on Melty Blood. So, maybe they change up the rules a little bit. But what Arc said is, when they become vampires, intelligent vampires, they kill the dead apostle, their parent, and take over. So that's why there's always, like, I guess, new dead apostles. I don't know. When we get there. That's right. That's just also ridiculous. Even if it's people I don't know about. They have their past and even the dreams they hope for. Even I don't want to be killed just for the fun of it. That's just too regretful. It's too meaningless. That's all just so regretful, isn't it? That's right. All those people were killed by Nero in the midst of fear and chaos. Weren't their last thoughts full of regretful sadness? That night at the park, the girl who was killed by Nero, when she was passed by the park, by sheer coincidence. She didn't even realize when she died. That's meaningless. The abruptness of its ending. A death no one else even knows about. When it happened, I was broken apart by complete irrationality of it all. My fear of Nero disappeared. And more than anything else, I hated him. I can't accept it. No matter what the reason, I can't accept it. I grit my teeth. Shiki, there is no reason. For them, it's just a game. That's why it's ridiculous. It's just a game to you all. Nero and this other guy. What do you think human life is? They come with such games because they think it's nothing. Even I can't understand how they think, nor do I intend to. But if you ask who is at fault here, it's the weaker one, right? In the end, those who are killed are at fault. It's all the will of nature that those who are unable to protect themselves are killed. Damn, that's true. Survivor of the fittest. What? But Shiki, if you talk about it that way, your human species is really strong. The ability to make up for the weaknesses as a species with other things, what makes them the strongest in a way. Probably the only one that can kill the greatest creature called the world or new humans. Damn. Even though they are strong as a species, they are weak as individuals. They can't live without sacrificing the lives of those not of their race, which is the ultimate evil, is it not? The ultimate evil. It doesn't matter if they have intelligence or not. For you guys, everything's fair game for food, is it not? So the one doing the killings are always right. If there is a sin, then it is you guys not being able to protect yourself under the rule. We do kill a lot of cows and pigs. But they are pretty delicious though. But damn. That's just the argument of the strong. Humans aren't as strong like you all. Because we can't protect ourselves fully. That's why we have to live together. To help each other. I don't know what to do with somebody like you guys coming in. That's true. That's your defense mechanism. Damn, bruh. You guys. What do you mean, you guys? Shiki. Let me see. Because we can't protect ourselves fully. That's why we have to live together. Help each other. Damn, bruh. Since you can't protect yourself when those kind of species enter your group, you guys make rules to ensure they are unable to enter. Yes, it's just like you say, Shiki. So, usually, this town case doesn't happen. You may not know it, but your human race is really strong. You have erected a defense mechanism against those races which far exceed yours. If it is functioning properly, the city would have had a vampire these last 8 years. Defense mechanism? What? Uh-oh. Wait, what happened? 8 years ago? Yes. The reason vampires hide the bodies of the victim and stay out of sight is because they don't want to be known to humans. Wait. It's functioning properly. The city would not have had a vampire these last 8 years. Uh-oh. I think that's foreshadowing something. To protect their own lives, to conceal their identity, expand their territory. They don't want to be known that vampires exist at all. If they move freely about, the defense mechanism would arrive. Well, they probably haven't arrived, even though that modern day vampire news is going on because of that. Because this is an atheist country. Damn, bruh. You know, man, modern day. You guys have no fucking decency. Everyone needs to go to church. I don't even want to name any of your browsing history. I know you got some nasty little secret in your browsing history. Nasty motherfuckers. I can't lie, I'm one of them. Damn it, bro. Her word choice is too unique, and I can't really grasp what she's saying. I haven't went to church for like... Actually, technically... I don't know, it's been a long time. I'm a degenerate now. We evolve into degenerates. Damn, bro. Why she gotta hurt where it hurts most? Ah. But she can relax, Shiki. Oh, best OST in the game, by the way. Even their avowed enemies are not in this country. I'm here right now. Didn't I say earlier my purpose was to execute vampires? I don't know where the heavy atmosphere went because Ark instantly becomes cheerful. Yeah, I remember. But you're a vampire too, right? Why did you side with us humans? I'm not really siding with you humans, but I'm doing it because I don't have anything else to do. She doesn't have anything else to do. I still don't understand her. Well, doing that does bring the dead apostle after me, but you beat Nero who was pursuing me, didn't you, Shiki? So I know I can go back to the original plan to defeat my enemy. You can go back to you living your normal life now. You don't have to associate with me anymore. She smiled as if she is happy about something. Yeah. That makes me happy, but are you okay by yourself? Those words float back in my mind, back in my head. There's something wrong with me. Feeling guilty about letting her face danger all by herself. There really has to be something wrong with me. Shiki? Why are you making that troubled face again? Because I am troubled. This is something that involves the city I lived in. I said you shouldn't worry. In 2 or 3 days it'll all be over and there won't be any more victims. Yeah, honestly, I don't want to be involved. But saying that line, shouldn't I, the one actually living in the city, say that line instead of Ark? Ark. Can I ask a question? This enemy you speak of, is he strong? Well, he should be many times superior to the dead earlier. I haven't met him this time, but he has been Latin for 8 years, or maybe he's at class 5 by now. Dang, 8 years ago again. That's the magic number, 8 years ago. You're saying he's stronger than the dead before? Looking like she was in so much pain from finding Justin. Isn't she taking him a little lightly? Class 5? I don't get it, but that doesn't mean he's stronger than Nero. Not a chance. Nero was special. He was pure, supreme vampire that would be difficult to defeat even with my full power. Compared to him, this enemy's pretty weak. Oh? Then there's no way you'd be defeated. I breathe out of relief. Who knows? A few days earlier he wouldn't be a problem, but now I'm just recovering. The possibility that he has more power is actually high. Recovering? Are you sick with something, Ark? Bro, you don't remember? You cut her to pieces! 17 pieces! In 1 second. Yeah, I still have the effects when you killed me. I don't think I'll be fine for at least a few more days. That's right. The reason why Ark is weak isn't anyone's fault but mine. Ark lightly touches her side. Oh, fuck. I'm pretty... let's keep going. I'm kind of pumped up, though. I just realized something. I'm not gonna say it. Ark lightly touches her side. It seems the wound don't heal like usual. I could manage the outside, but I can't seem to heal the inside. That wound as well. The one she received to save me. I'm at a loss for words. It's completely my fault she's in that position. So why? Why did she hold it against me? Why did she just give that innocent smile? You need to stop. Until you heal up, you should just rest. If it takes a day or 2 off, things won't be that bad, so. That's no good. Thanks to Nero coming, the enemy knows I'm here. If I rest, that's like telling him I'm weakened. So you're saying you're going to keep on going like this? Yes. Since I don't know where the enemy layer is, I had to keep destroying his blood supply. If I cut that off, it will force him to come out. Arc. What if that's tomorrow? Wouldn't he be killed instead? Then, I went to tell her to stop, but I halt mid-sentence. Like Arc says, if the enemy sees that weakness, Arc might be killed. More than anything else I've learned from the past 4 days. Arc isn't someone to stop halfway once she decides to do something, no matter how much it hurts. Damn! Arc won't stop! If I leave her alone, she probably won't even be able to talk like this anymore. It makes me mad, but she's not even afraid of her own death. Is that so? Why does she smile like that? If she doesn't smile like that, if she acted more like a real vampire, I wouldn't have to feel like this. What's wrong, Shiki? Your body's shaking. Do you need to go to the bathroom? Why are you so relaxed? Damn. I don't want to lose her. I don't know what this feeling is, but these past 4 days are not something I can just forget about. So, to part here, with the possibility that she may die tomorrow, the regret would be completely, utterly, unbearably difficult. Give me a break. My eyes are already broken, but my heart's going to break as well. Arc is the vampire, and I don't want to be involved in something like that again. I remember the fight with Nero. Just thinking about it sent chills down my spine. The fear of being one step away from death still remains. This is the same. Definitely the opponent this time isn't normal. There's really no need for me to be involved. Since Arc is saying she'll handle it, I can rely on her. But even knowing all of that, I just can't leave her alone. Damn, what the hell is wrong with me? I kicked the ground. I'm angry at myself for not accepting any reasoning or excuses. What? What's wrong, Shiki? Getting so angry like that all of a sudden? Yeah, I'm just angry at my stupidity. Why? I want to say this after all that which happened to me. I feel more mad now than I actually say it. Being this stupid, I know if I could see myself in the mirror, I'd break it to pieces. Hey, really, what's wrong, Shiki? You're not acting normal. Yeah, I'm not. If I was acting normal, I really wouldn't say this. I spit. I really don't want to admit it, but it's already a done deal. Because my mouth has already confirmed it for me. Oh, I just can't understand it, Shiki. What is it? You keep saying you're going to say something, but what is it? Stupid, isn't it obvious? Until your body heals, I help you. That's what the stupid fool Tohno Shiki wants to say. Huh? Arc looks at me in total surprise. As for me, finally saying it kinds of calmed me down. Shiki, is that for real? I groaned. I didn't hear it. Please, can you say it again? Oh, I groaned more. No matter how much I regret it, it's done. The instant I form my feeling into words, I can't lie to myself any longer. Hurry, I want to hear those words again. Arc asked softly. Looking off in the distance, I tried to sound reluctant. I guess it can't be helped. It's my fault that you're weakened now, and I can't leave the monster roaming the streets alone either. I can't rely on you taking care of it by yourself, so if you let me, I want to help you. That's what I said. Shiki! Arc eyes are suddenly alight. She grabs my hand and happily shakes it up and down. Well, I may not be that helpful, but it has to be better than nothing. Yeah. If you're helping me, there's nothing to be afraid of. She keeps shaking my hand up and down. How do I say this? She really does seem happy. But what do we do now? Do you want to search for more of the dead like before? Yeah, I think that's all we can do for now. The one before was the 12, so I don't think there's many more. The parent vampire will have to come out once they're all destroyed, so we have to hunt the remaining ones for now. Is that still okay? She asked. Anything's fine. I'm just with you. If you lead, then I'll follow. Well, shall we start again? Damn, I thought we were gonna... Hey? You know, just like when they first met. So when she said, I wonder who said this. That's Tohno. I think Tohno said this. Yeah, Tohno said this. Shall we start again? Oh well. They're talking about the dead. That's what. Oh no, that's good for tonight. They usually followed a fixed round. And the other deaths will probably not be out tonight. Since they are few in numbers, I don't think he'll let them all come out at once. Oh, really? But doesn't that mean this enemy will try to hide the dead from you, Arc? Basically. But since this enemy is a vampire, he needs to steal the blood and energy of others. So even though he knows I'm searching for them, he has to send the dead out to get the minimum blood he needs. Then the minimal dead he sent out was the man from before, huh? So searching further tonight would be useless, I think. Well, I don't mind. But is it tedious enough? Yeah, hunting vampires is tedious work. We have to find the coffin of this enemy somewhere in the city, so it won't be easy. Arc let go of my hands and jump back softly. Arc? Let's say goodbye for tonight. We'll meet tomorrow. With her dance-like step, she watches me as she gets farther away. Tomorrow. Wait, where should we meet? Here's fine. The time? Yeah, around 10 o'clock should be fine. If I smile, she make that promise. Good night, Shiki. I'll see you here tomorrow. And waving her hand, Arc disappears. I get back to the mansion. It's very late. The mansion is completely dark. This can't be good. I put my hand on the mansion gate. Ka-ching! A steady chain holds its closed. Dang. I shouldn't cut this. I think a bit. Then I decide to climb over the gate. Damn, really? I'm exhausted. As it's sneaking over the wall like a thief, I quietly make my way to the doorway. The gate was locked, but the door isn't. It must have been Hisui. I give a sigh of thanks. So, as not to wake Akiha, Kohaku-san, or Hisui, I sneak my way through the mansion. Phew. Letting out a breath, I lay down on my bed. Damn, I thought Akiha was going to be waiting in the living room. Waiting. I guess not, huh? My promise to Arc. Maybe it's fate, but you got yourself tangled up into trouble again, Tohno Shiki. Can I help it? I just can't leave her alone. Or maybe I didn't want to leave her alone. Well, I do think she's pretty. I don't understand my feelings right now. Right now, I'm not too sure what is right and what is wrong. At any rate, it looks like I'm being helped. I'll be helping Arc once again starting tomorrow. So for now, I shouldn't think of anything else but getting a good night's sleep. Dude, I'm never gonna forget. Oh, damn. 7th day, October 27th, Wednesday. Eyes of Death Perception, Chapter 2. I just wanted to say that. That's pretty cool. I was gonna say, I never forget. Kohaku saw him naked already, bro. Remember, she changed his clothes. And then she admitted she saw him naked a lot already. She's used to it. I guess that doesn't really matter. Back then, the home mansion was like a giant playground. The garden, a deep forest. A house, a tall castle. We played in our own little world, which would take days to explore. Every day was fun. No one thought about ever growing up, and we believed that days and nights would always be the same. I was just a childhood spent playing like puppies. We got along wonderfully and were the best of playmates. Whenever I turned back, Akiha would be there, waving her hands and hiding shyly. Yes, always the same. At that time, the mansion was a giant playground. The garden, a deep forest, a house, a tall castle. We played in our own little world, which would take days to explore. I slowly awoken and opened my eyes. The morning light wraps around me and my sleepiness starts to lift. At the last vestige clear, I sensed that I had a very nostalgic dream. There, every day he wake up, he see death. As soon as I opened my eyes, I started to feel those terrible things jumped into my vision. My head stabs with pain. I scrambled for the glasses by my pillow and put them on. I'd taken some air. After taking a few deep breaths, I managed to calm down. Why did I so early? See those lines so clearly this early in the morning? It's difficult to see the lines of death in buildings. It's usually hard to see them, but seeing them so clearly like I just did now is rare. What's more, I even saw those points. I think my headaches are getting worse too. Since they said these eyes would attract things that weren't good. I think arcing these vampires are certainly not good. So maybe it's all affecting my eyes and making them stronger. Can't be. I'm probably just tired. Huh? Come to think of it, Hisue isn't here. It's already past 7. Normally she would have already come in and woke me up. Maybe Hisue slept in. Excuse me. But I see my freshly prepared uniform on my desk. What's this? Maybe she has some other duties. I'm a little curious, but I guess it doesn't concern me. I don't have time this morning, so I'll just hurry up and change and go to the sitting room. As I go from the lobby towards the sitting room, I realize I've got something terribly important. I open the door and stand there without taking a single step forward. Aka's in the sitting room. Kohaku's nearby and the two of them are drinking tea silently. Normally she would say, "Good morning, Nissan," no matter how angry she might be, but she doesn't even look at me this morning. Damn. Whoa. It goes without saying, Art coming here last night has some very lasting repercussions. Aka's irritation is permeating the air. You could practically cut the tension with a knife. Good morning, Shiki-san. Well, it seems like she remained unaffected, at least. Yeah. Good morning, Kohaku-san. Raising a hand to Kohaku-san, I enter the sitting room. Aka glares at me as I shuffle into the sitting room. I'm not going to succumb to the silent pressure. What should I do? Okay, I know what to do. You go number 1. I smooth things over with a cheerful greeting. Kill her with kindness. First of all, I have to change the mood. Say that you had a dream about her. About the good old days. It seems like I'll lose her silent pressure if I act normally. So I had to switch my approach. Good morning. Oh damn, the English? Let's go. Good morning, I say to her in English. What a great morning, isn't it, Akiha? Ha ha ha. I greet her frankly. Damn. I think she's staring at me harder. Ouch. If I keep receiving her silent pressure, without a doubt, she'll bore a hole right through me. I'm going to get some breakfast, off to the dining room. Yep. I should retreat to the dining room. Nissan. Her voice stops me dead in my tracks. Well, of course she wouldn't let me go like that. What? Did you need anything from me? I try and play dumb. She doesn't even bat an eyelash. I have something to discuss with you before breakfast. Please sit there on the sofa. Got it. Please keep it as short as possible. I plop down on the sofa across from her. Kohaku-san brings me a teacup. Her smile seems to say, hang in there, okay? And I'm able to gather up at least a little courage. I drink a mouthful of tea and meet her gaze. So, what do you want to talk about, Akiha? That woman last night. Just what is she to you? Ugh! That was close. Akiha normally so roundabout, but this time she asked straight on. I'm taken so much by surprise I almost sprayed tea everywhere. Nissan, did you hear me? Yeah, I heard you. Loud and clear. Then please answer. That woman from last night. Just what is she to you, Nissan? That's a troubling question. She's a friend. A person I agreed to help. A friend so important they had to leave in the middle of the night. Yes, I don't intend to have you approve of all the relationships you have, but you're in school now, correct? I like that. That's the... What's that called? I don't know what to call it. It's not really the Jo-sama pose, but I know Rin has this pose. Tosuka. I noticed that in Stay Night, they still kept some of the poses they had from Tsukihime. Because the god Takuishi, he liked to keep the tradition strong, right? The legacy titles pass on to the newer titles. This is a legacy skill. This pose. I know Tosuka has one. That's why I also like lots of Hisue sprites. Because some of the Hisue sprites are from Sabers. Probably copy some of sprites from Hisue. The eldest son of the Tohno family. Going to places with some strange woman in the middle of the night. Please stop doing such shameless things. As she speaks, her cheeks flush and she looks away. I see. Aka thinks my relationship with Arc is like that. Wait, Akiha! There's really nothing between us. I'm just helping her find something. After that, we won't even see each other again. Oh, really? You certainly seem very close. That must be my imagination, right, Nissan? Her gaze is cold. If I lie about something like, that's not it, things will be much easier, but more than the fact that I don't want to lie to Akiha, I really don't want to say that we aren't close. That may not be your imagination, maybe. Right. You were panicking like I've never seen you before. You were never serious about anything, and now you show all this emotion. Just what gotten into you? That's not it. I was just totally caught off guard she actually come here. That woman calmly waited for you the whole time, Nissan. She cast a sideways glare at me. She really seemed convinced that Arc and I are dating. Look, Akiha, you're getting it completely wrong. In the first place, we first met by killing her. Me killing her. But I swallowed the rest of those words. It would be too stupid to tell the truth. But I can't even think of a good excuse. I can only stammer. If you cannot answer, then let's change the question. You've been calling that woman her this whole time. What is her name? Arc. I see. So, you did not meet at school? There are no foreign exchange students at your school. Damn, there's not even one? Gaijin? Ah, damn. This is early, this is like, it's like 90s. I think this came out like 98, maybe. I don't remember. Like Akiha says, there's no one from overseas at my school. This is right. But why does she know that much? So Nissan, just where in the world did you meet a person like that? In the city. Just a coincidence. A coincidence? Then Arc must have talked to you. No, I was the one who talked to her. Well, not quite talked, but I was the one who initiated our contact. Why did you talk to her? I thought Arc-san was nothing to you. Or did you only intend it like that from the beginning? Her questions are right on the mark. Step by step, she draws closer to my secret. Like a snake staring at a frog, she ignores all my excuses and is trying to drive me into a corner. So, I can now only use force to end this conversation. That's enough! I said she's nothing to me! Besides, whatever I do doesn't concern you. You don't have any right to complain about who I date anyway. I point at her directly. After giving an angered face, she stands up out of the sound. That's odd. I thought she would yell back at me, but instead she appears very uncomfortable and looks away. Damn, you made her sad. Even I didn't want to say this. But it's just, I get a bad feeling from her. If it was anyone else, I would just be resigned to it. But for you to be ensnared by her, doesn't that make me just a big fool? I don't know why. But she regretfully bites her lip as she said these words. Damn, bruh. She's right on the money, though. She is bad news. Arc is bad news. That's why I'm saying she's nothing special. What's wrong, Akira? You seem a little strange. Damn, bruh. That's enough. You wouldn't do as you please, then feel free, Nissan. I got thrown noisily out of the lobby. I don't understand anything at all. Oh, Shiki-san, that was horrible of you. Gawaki-san gives me a disappointed sigh, starting walking after her. Poor Akiha-sama. If you're going to bring your lover, please bring someone more normal. If you did that, Akiha-sama would have understood. Gawaki-san disappears toward the lobby after Akiha. Damn, they know. They know she's bad news. 4th period class is about modern society. The mood in the classroom is somewhat lighter than usual before lunch. Today is Wednesday, so there's one less hour of classes than usual. After lunch, there's homeroom, and an hour of deciding what to do for the cultural festival. What's more, tomorrow is a school holiday, so after the 4th period is over, it's practically vacation already. Nice. It's only natural for everyone to be waiting for the end of class bell to ring. Sleepy. And give a big yawn. The class is completely unchanged. The whole day progresses with nothing out of the ordinary. Come to think of it, I've been through so many strange experiences. I almost feel odd just sitting in class. And after classes are over and night falls, I have to go out once more with Arc. Thinking of that, I really don't have the time to be fooling around here. I look at my reflection in the window glass. Tohno Shiki's face seems to be happy for some reason. I tighten my expression. It's not like roaming the streets of Arc is fun, so why am I acting like this? What the fuck? Arc! There's really something wrong. Looking out the window into the rear courtyard, I can see an illusion of her waving her hand at me, saying, "Hey! Hey, wait a minute!" What? I push myself to the window and look down. I can only see the very edge of the rear courtyard, but without a doubt, Arc, in her usual manner, is at my school. I look around the classroom. Fortunately, there's no one noticed a strange foreigner waving at me. The Skyjin! What is she thinking? I moan to myself as I clutch my head. But complaining does me no good. There's about 20 minutes till lunch. What are you going to do, Shiki? If you leave her alone, who knows what she'll do? Okay, what do we do? Okay, that was an easy choice. I would have picked this anyway. Actually, I think I would have picked this because I want to see what she'll do. Alright, we go to the courtyard. Let's go meet her up. That's right. Preventable disaster should be stopped before it happens. Before she can start any interesting trouble, I have to take her off the school grounds. Sensei, I feel my anemia coming, so I need to leave. I raise my hand after getting permission from the teacher, flying out of the classroom. Not suspicious at all. Ah, you're here. That was a pretty fast sprint. You're looking pretty lively this morning, Shiki. My jaw hangs wide open. As I sprint into the courtyard, Arc greets me with her usual radiance. It's smaller than I expected. I thought a school would be much bigger than this. What you say? Kya! What the fuck is this, bruh? What is Kya? Oh, that's what it is. Ah, right. He pulled her arm. I grabbed Arc's arm. You, come with me. Dragging Arc behind me, I dash into a place where people won't see us. Hey, what are you doing taking me all of a sudden? This place is no fun at all. Arc seems to be disappointed in this place, but it's not like school is a really interesting place to begin with. What are you doing? That's my line, Arc. I let go of her arm and thrust my index finger toward her face. Huh? What do you mean? I'm asking why you're walking around during daytime and why you came to my school. You haven't even healed yet, so why can't you just settle down and rest? But since you said you would help me, I thought I would look for clues during the day. I didn't want to make you do any extra work. Don't worry about that. Since I said I helped, any extra work would do together, so just forget about it. Jeez, you're weakest during the middle of the day, yet you still leave. Do you just enjoy making me worry? I'm sorry. No, as long as you understand, it's okay. Arc, I'm sorry for making you worry. No, actually, thanks. I think my heart beats loudly. Arc apologizing like this is a bit out of the ordinary, or I think terribly cute. But you're at fault too, Shiki. I was watching for the longest time for the courtyard, but you never noticed me. I didn't know how to get inside, so I was thinking about dashing up to where you were. Dash up? You mean to my classroom on the 3rd floor? Yeah, footing wouldn't be difficult on the veranda, and it's really easy to jump up there. I take it all back. As usual, she's completely lacks any common sense. Good. That would have been pretty if you did that. I breathe a sigh of relief. I didn't think many people noticed her. In the first place, there's only a few desks that can look out into the courtyard. And? So, why the heck did you come to my school? You said you were looking for clues. I just felt something around here. Then I picked up your scent and realized it was your school. So you weren't thinking, you just came for no reason? I give a frown. Bro, yo, listening skills, bro. She felt something. Why can't you take a hint? Shiki. I'm not gonna say nothing. Is she a dog or something? Bruh. Shiki. Well, excuse me. I came here for a reason. There's hardly any traces of the dead here, so I wanted to see for myself. Really? But if there's no trace of the dead here, then shouldn't this place be unimportant? There's no one at school at night, so if the dead wanted some parade, they would go downtown, not to the school. Well, that does make sense. There's nothing strange here. I can't really sense the dead, but since my eye sees death, I can tell without taking off my glasses. I see. If you say so, Shiki, then there's nothing strange about this place, perhaps. Damn, Shiki, you bitch. Not perhaps, definitely. Bro, she got 1,000,000 years of experience. You're only in this planet for 18 years. How you gonna tell her otherwise? It's all Shiki's fault. If something happened in the future, blame Shiki. Arc looks like she doesn't believe me. And then the chime rings, announcing the end of 4th period. Oh no, isn't lunch already? Even though most people don't stay in this grove, since it's lunchtime, there'll be lots of people walking by. Anyway, if we stay here any longer, people will see us. I'll keep my promise for sure, so just go home and rest. We may see the enemy tonight. Oh? You sound like you want me to go, you want me out of here, Shiki. She starts to look angry again. Nah, that's just your imagination, so hurry on back. Otherwise, things might get a little hairy. Go, go. I push her from behind. Though her eyes indicate she wants to say something, she just leaves silently. After watching Arc leave, I return to the courtyard. What is it? Someone's looking this way. Oh shit! Senpai. No mistake, it's Shiel Senpai. But why is she making that expression? Damn, bruh. That's a face that she's ready to kill. She has a fearsome expression that almost makes me doubt it's actually her. Senpai! I call out to our someone. Senpai simply stands there watching. What are you doing here? This ain't for you, Tohno-kun. What are you doing here? Lunch had just began, so for you to be back here, you must have skipped 4th period class. Of course not. I just flew out of classroom, that's all. Oh? Senpai answers without any enthusiasm. It's her normal smile, but it seems like she's glaring at me. More than that, did you eat lunch already? If not, would you like to eat with me? I try and play it off casually. I'm sorry, I already have someone else. Please ask me some other time. For an instant, she looks incredibly down as she says that. Senpai? What's wrong? You don't look too well. No, that isn't it. It's just that, it's true that fun things end rather quickly, Tohno-kun. She gives a brilliant smile in contrast to before. With that, she walks inside by herself. Damn, fun things ended too soon. Fun things end rather quickly. I wonder why she said that. I mean, I guess everyone knows at this point, right? If you watch the trailers, it's not even a spoiler. But I guess I won't say nothing, right? It'll be more fun that way. As expected, the debate over what to do for the cultural festival is the stormy one. Since everyone's opinions are different, the decision gets postponed till next week. By the time it's over, it's late in the afternoon. Everyone gets up tiredly from their chairs and leaves the classroom. Well then, there's nothing to do in the classroom. I should get ready for tonight and get back to the mansion. I don't swing by anywhere else and head right back to the mansion. The sun hasn't set, so Akiha probably isn't back yet. That Akiha. I wonder if she's still mad like this morning. Well, that can't be helped either. I can't tell her the truth, so I'll probably just continue to be hated as a terrible older brother. Welcome back, Shiki-sama. Hisue bows as I enter the mansion. Yeah, I'm back. Thanks for greeting me, Hisue. It's been a week since I come back, but I'm not used to this yet. Aka isn't back yet. No. She told me to tell you she would be back especially late tonight, so please eat dinner on your own, Shiki-sama. I knew she'd still be angry from this morning. I slump my shoulders as I start to walk to my room. And then, Shiki-sama. Hisue looks around the lobby before she speaks again. Forgive me for asking an awkward question, but will you be leaving tonight again, Shiki-sama? Huh? She fixes her motionless eyes on me. I think she simply wants to know what time I'll be back, because she's so dedicated of a servant, but letting her know means Aka will know. I should... Yeah, bruh, right? That's easy. Yeah, that's easy. Tell Hisue the truth. That's right. No matter how hard I try, I can't hide it from Hisue and Kohaku-san, who are in charge of maintaining the mansion. So the least I can do is let them know when I'll be gone every night and the following day. Yeah, to tell the truth, I'll probably leave for a number of nights starting now. That's why I'm not just playing around and doing anything bad. Aka will probably end up hating me, but I can't stop now. Yeah, the vampire is still somewhere in the town preying on victims. As a person who lives here, I just can't pretend like I didn't see it. I know it's a burden to you, Hisue, but please overlook it. I don't know what time I'll be back, so please just leave the gate unlocked. Shiki-sama, are you saying you will not tell us why? Yeah, sorry, Hisue. You can think I'm totally irresponsible, but please don't ask. I don't want to have to lie. No. You are my master. A servant does not despise her master like that. She speaks plainly and without any expression. The conversation ends and I go up to turn to my room. Please wait. Oh damn, bro! See, bro, come on, bro. Hisue! Hisue! Forgive my impertinence, but after cutting off, she ties in both her hands as she looks over at me. If you like me to, Shiki-sama, I can keep leaving a secret from Akiha-sama. Huh? You mean you're not going to tell? Yes. After dinner, it is extremely rare for Akiha-sama to leave her room. Nessa and I are responsible for conducting a patrol right before she sleeps, so if I do not tell the truth, she will not know. Yeah, that helps. It helps, but is that okay? Isn't she your employer? I told you, you are my master, Shiki-sama. Damn, let's go! I told you he's always godlike. Come on, bro. That's my girl. I think I said this near the beginning of the visual novel. I like Hisue the most. I think even with that arc weird scene, and I shouldn't call it weird, the arc 8 scene, and even with arc being super cute and all with all the screen time, I still like Hisue the most. There's something about Hisue, bruh. Come on, man. Look at her. She's cute. And she got our back. Let's go. I'm kind of happy. I always have to tell her to stop adding Sama, but at a time like this, I think I'm incredibly lucky. How can I help but be happy? Yeah, that helped. So if you can, please do so. Then please use the rear entrance tonight. The front entrance will be locked, but you have the key and use the servant entrance. You can come and leave undetected. Oh? There's a servant entrance? No wonder I never saw you leave through the gate. No, the only one who uses that is Nessan. She has the key, so I will get it to you later. Damn. I think she tell Kohaku. I'm gonna be... never mind, I'm not gonna say anything. We'll get there when we get there. Well then, she says, after which she bows and disappeared. Alright, help just came from an unexpected source. With this, it seems I can keep my promise of Arc without worrying Akira. After dinner, I go back to my room. It's almost 10 o'clock. While I was eating, Hisue placed the key on my desk. Now then, shall I go? Placing my knife in my pocket, I leave my room as quietly as I can.